Good morning, everyone. We continue here in the words of the Horowitz, NIDCHEI YISRAEL, and he's speaking about the last time that we learned together. He doesn't understand how could it be that a person abandons his wife and his children in the pursuit of money and runs around gallivanting the world, trying to make a buck here and a buck there, shedding himself of Torah and of mitzvahs, and his wife and his children are back in the old country, and they have become almanos, like widows and orphans, because their father and their husband is nowhere to be seen. He says, how could a Zera Avram Avinu, someone who's from the offspring of Avram Avinu, the master of chesed and compassion, how could they do such a thing? And the Horowitz explains that the reason that they do such things is because they're lacking Yiras Shamayim. They're only concerned about being a nice person, but when push comes to shove and they begin to shed the mitzvahs left and right, so then all the niceties, everything goes out the window, as the Horowitz says, and a person doesn't even keep the bein adam lechaver, doesn't even keep the mitzvahs between him and his fellow man, in this case even he and his wife and his children. Says the Horowitz further, these people who are doing such travesties, they never think, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the merciful God, hears the cries of the widow and the orphans, and he will take revenge against the blood of this man's wife, Ubanav, and his children. You left them out to die, says the Horowitz. You left them all by themselves because you think that it's more important to go and try to make it rich in America and leave them behind. Chas v'chalila. Like it says in the Torah about a person who oppresses a widow and an orphan. Hashem says, if they cry out to me, says Hashem, meaning the orphans and the widows, I will surely hear their cries, and my anger will flare against the person that is oppressing them, and I will kill them, Rahman al-Islam. And all the more so in our case, he made them into living almanos, living widows, which means since that he's alive and since that he's still in this world, his wife is not really an almana, she's not a widow, and yet she has living like a widow because of his wrong actions. Al Kain, therefore, Aish Ayashar, someone that holds himself to be Yashar, straight. Yisrachik atzma midvarim ke'elos, distance yourself from such things. V'yischazik atzma l'kaim kol mitzvahs Torah, and strengthen yourself to keep all of the mitzvahs that there are in the Torah. Bein devarim shebein adam l'makayim, whether they are mitzvahs between you and the Rabbi Shalom, that's going to be your Yiras Shamayim, that's going to be your Amunah, that's going to be your dedication to davening and to Yom Tov and to Shabbos and the like. Ubein b'midas hatzedakah v'achesed, or whether it's the mitzvahs of tzedakah v'chesed, hold on to it. Just like you can't let go of the Shabbos, don't let go of the way in which you're going to treat other people in this world. You have to be pleasant to other people. And then you will find the reward that is waiting for you. Says the Horowitz, be a mensch in Torah and mitzvahs, in mid-Torah, that between you and the Rabbi Shalom, and your service of Hashem, and your mitzvahs between you and your fellow man. And if you do it in that way, you're going to have a lot of reward that is waiting for you in the world to come. But a chalila v'chas, a person lets go of their Yiras Shamayim, their fear and their awe of Hashem, and they let go of their amunah and their bitachon in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and they believe that everything depends on them. They abandon the world of Avodas Hashem. Eventually, they'll abandon the world of bein adam lechaver, between them and their fellow man. Even to this extent, says the Horowitz, they will oppress their own wife and children with cruelty and turn them into widows and to orphans. Rachmana litzlan lo aleinu. So let's take heed to the beautiful words of the Horowitz and live with the mitzvahs and the Torah between us and Hashem and us and our fellow Jews, and in that way, Be'ez Hashem, will be a nachas, ruach liYISRAEL, will create tremendous nachas for Hashem. All the best.